face.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video series with MURDASdoesGAMES. This is the first series I ever made, but this series is all about getting from Arena 1 all the way to Arena 9. This particular episode will show you Arena 1 decks, and you can get from Arena 1 all the way to Arena 4. Okay guys, let's go. Okay guys, here we go. First replay, and the average elixir cost is 3.3, so pretty good. It's kind of like a cycle, goblin cycle, a goblin prince cycle deck, not really sure. He has a goblin barrel as well. He has a high level goblin barrel, I believe, because my gobs are level 7 when they pop out. Not really sure though, but countered it pretty well with the knight and the muskie. It's a 7 elixir cost with a little bit of a backup because of the skeletons, and he's kind of blocking with both his splash units. He only has splash units, by the way, except for the mini P.E.K.K.A, because he has Valkyrie, as you can see in the top left. He has wizard and he has witch. All of them are splash units, and my cards, pretty much all of them are splash. No, not really. I of course have prince, muskie, and knight are unable to get splash, so that's pretty good. He's setting in his mini P.E.K.K.A a little bit too late though. He's trying to save the giant, but the giant's already getting killed. Mini P.E.K.K.A is gonna get targeted by the tower, the muskie, and prince. So he's dying very fast, and Prince is charging. I wanted to get the knight in front, but it's not even gonna matter. The Prince rather charges the tower and gets the first shot in. That's 400 damage, I believe it is. So pretty good. And look what's happening now. He was a little bit hesitant, and because he dropped his Valkyrie way too late, I've got like almost 1,000 damage done to his right side tower. That's pretty good. So I wanted to slow down a little bit, but he's setting in a goblin barrel already because the tower targeted the Valkyrie. So the aggro will take the Valkyrie down, while the stab gobs are stabbing away at my right side tower. But I'm a little bit ahead, even though he's a level 8. He has level 7 cards, level 4 epics. As you can see, the witch is pretty powerful. So very hard to answer, but the prince gets one shot off. That's pretty good. And this is why I love Tombstone, guys, to slow down the mini P.E.K.K.A. That's a very important card. I don't think it's, I'm not really sure if the mini P.E.K.K.A is able to be used in Arena 1 just yet, not really sure. But all of these cards, as you can see at the bottom left, all Arena 1 cards. And I usually don't play with knight, arrows, or spear gobs because they're way too low level. And I have some other priorities concerning this deck. But, you know, this deck really works. He is distracted. Stab goblins will do crazy amounts of damage. Almost getting the tower, but not really. He's sending his giant a little bit too late though. His goblin barrel does not really do enough damage to make me concerned. So final push, backing it up with archers as well, and I'm not really able to do anything because his perfect Valkyrie placement. So I'm sending in arrows to do the trick to kill his right side tower. So we're ahead with only 12 more seconds in the match. We will be able to. We have to stop this push. He's sending in a goblin barrel. He's sending every troop that he has, and he's doing a great job because everything targets the giant. And the stab goblins can do everything. But I finally made it happen. It's a very close match, but you know, win is okay, guys. Here we go. Next replay. A little bit more of an average elixir. It's 3.6, pretty good. It has a spawner and a giant and stab gobs. That was the first deck that I ever tried that made me feel comfortable playing it. We have the exact same idea. We want to drop down a giant to tank and back that up with units that splash. And in my case, it's a spawner instead of a witch. Which is kind of like a mobile spawner. So pretty good stuff. He doesn't really know how to respond right now, so he is making a little bit of a mistake. He's committing his witch to my giant, but I'm placing my muskie exactly in the perfect center, and the muskie will go to the left tower to protect or to back up that giant. But it's not even gonna matter. He's fully committing his elixir to the left side, and the only one thing that he could do is zap. And yeah, the mini P.E.K.K.A will do crazy amounts of damage. That tower is pretty much, it's almost half his health. And he's sending in his stuff, but Fireball stopped everything that he just does. And it's looking pretty good so far. I've dealt way more damage. The only damage he was able to do was a single giant swing, a giant hook. That's pretty much it. I was kind of tempted to drop the giant at the bridge, but decided to not do that because the giant needs to get a good backup, and only 2 spear gobs is not gonna do the trick. So I've decided to let that spear gob hut to bleed out and decide to drop a new one. So this giant is gonna tank and spank the witch and the ice wizard. The archer is gonna slowly chip away at the giant and all of these other spear gobs as well. Got crazy zap value by the way, but he was not able to kill all of them. So we kind of stopped his push. He only got a few shots in. This muskie still gets a few shots in, probably 3 shots to the tower. That's 1 and 2 and 3. There you go, good job. But now I'm dropping the giant at the bridge, and he's kind of hesitant. He doesn't really know what to do. Oh, he's dropping the Valkyrie perfectly at the end. But my mini mecha lures the Valkyrie away from the giant, so that's pretty good. So his mini mecha slowly getting killed. He has a lower level mini mecha. He has a high level witch, so pretty good. So I need to make the giant aggro the goblin hut so that he's gonna be a little bit distracted. It's gonna take a little bit longer to get to the tower. The muskie is shooting the witch, but my mistake. I've dropped the giant a little bit too far ahead because the witch would have already died if I didn't push the giant into the witch and wizard. But it's gonna go all perfectly because the mini P.E.K.K.A is slowly chipping away, and that's fire. You can fireball right now to kill that tower, so that's pretty good. So we have 10 more seconds to defend. We're gonna do the exact same thing, lure the giant into the middle. Let's back it up with every unit we have. He's kind of zapping for no reason, I think. So once again, giant tank and spank. That means the backup units need to attack that giant so that the tower can shoot all the backup units from the giant from the opponent. One single fireball, a good game, and that's basically it. He is happy for me, so that's it's a pretty nice guy. Good game, well played. It's a 4.3 deck. As you can see, it's a spawner deck. My spawner cards are a little low level. Level 6 barb hood, level 7 arrows are pretty low as well. Level 6 tombstone, but that's not really gonna matter. Skeletons don't really need that buff when you level them up. Okay guys, here we go, let's push. And yeah, it's very rare to walk into a lava hound, as you can see right now. I've sent in my muskie, there you go. Muskie shoots away at the lava hound, but he decides to fireball and zap at the same time, so my muskie gets killed. But I'm holding him down my arrows, and at the perfect moment I'm dropping my arrows so that all of the lava pops are getting killed and not gonna be able to shoot at the tower one single bit. His bomb is slowly chipping away at my spawners. Obviously, he has the perfect cards for spawners. He has 2 splash damage units. He has the ice wizard and the bomber. Both of them really gonna kill my push. But you know, when you play perfect, especially when you're lower level cards rather, you need to play perfect. And spawner is very difficult. If the opponent has something like a fireball or a poison, it's very easily countered. You can counter a spawner deck very easily. So here we go. He's kind of overflowing his elixir. He's not really sure what he's supposed to be doing. He's raging with everything, every single card. In rage, of course. By the way, the rage is gonna get nerfed, guys. How about that? Rage is gonna be 2 elixir. That's pretty good. A little bit of a lag going on, but that's okay. He's gonna send in bomber to counter all these spawners coming. There you go. Archers will take out the bomber. And bomber takes out archers as well. Okay. This deck only shines in double elixir time, baby. So a few more seconds to double elixir time. I'm kind of overflowing elixir a little bit though. A little bit of a mistake. So I was waiting. He fireballed, so it's perfect for me to drop that other spawner next to the spawner huts. Okay, so I've kind of made a mistake. I've dropped the skeleton right into the minions, but yeah, we kind of dropped it at the same time. A little too late. That bomb will protect everything, but the Inferno Tower does crazy amounts of damage. I've decided to set up a spawner, but right when I drop my archers, he fires balls and he kills a lot of stuff. He kills all the health from the spawner, so as the archers and the tombstone. So pretty good stuff on his part at least. So we're in double elixir time, so for me it's time to go, guys. Dropping that skeleton, there we go. Lava Hound is probably not going to be fast enough, but the Lava Hound does tank for everything that's backing up the giant skeleton. That's very well played of him. So the main 3 minutes are over, and he's still ahead, damage dealing wise, but he is kind of dropping his stuff way too soon, and I was expecting to play against a guy who was a little bit better, but He made a little bit of a mistake. I'm dropping my my giant skeleton. He's fireballing, but the Muskie does stay alive because he's level 8. Muskie will kill every single one, and he has the zap, and he's a little broke right now. So the skeleton finally makes it to the tower, slowly chips away at the tower, and that final bomb from the bomber takes it down. But it's not even gonna matter. Big hole in the ground and an explosion, and there's tower number 1, guys. Oh, by the way, thanks. It's a very big no-no, guys. Don't BM. I'm telling you right now, don't BM. Okay, guys, here we go. Last deck that I wanted to show you. It's a very important one. It does require a level 4 card, arena 4 card rather. It's a Hawk Rider. Hawk Rider can be very powerful, but you need some practice. It's a Hawk Rider cycle deck, and it also includes a baby dragon. I have not used the baby D just yet, but that's okay. This deck is all about surprising. Watch, the Hawk Rider takes the aggro, the stab goblins go ham on his tower, and the backup spirit goblins will do crazy chip damage as well. Look, the first push ever right away. 788 damage, guys. If that does not demotivate, then I don't know what will. And he's sending in a very powerful units, because the splash units I'm not able to tank. So I've decided to wait until the wizard aggroes the tower, the skeletons chip away at the giant, the stab goblins chip away at the giant. So I've decided, so he has to spend elixir on that left lane. He's overcommitting his poison. I'm sending in the Hawk Rider with the archers as backup, and that tower's gonna be gone. And I thought by myself, yeah, I want the tower straight away. So I'm sending in goblin barrels as well, and he decides to tap out. So we're gonna skip in this game. There you go. We need to get that triple crown right away. There you go, and that's a GG. Give him the good game, guys. That's a good way to go. Don't BM, just be happy. Tell him good game, even though he's left. Okay, guys, next replay. This one is a little bit more tense. Still rocking at low level cards as well. The archers, the baby dragon, and the spirit gobs are way too low level, but you know, it does require some skill. There you go, guys. That's the first thing I'm done. That's a pick push. You need that practice with pick push. It's very difficult at the beginning, but you need to find a way to get that working. If you did not know about pick push, definitely check Orange User's video. I will put a link in the description for people who really want to know about pick pushing. It's one of the most important things if you're rocking Hawk Rider cycle. What it comes down to is you need to put a hawk in front of the bridge and you push it to the left so that he will not target the tower or the structure in the middle of the opponent's map. So there you go, this is a Hawk Rider. He does a very good job by blocking it with a tombstone. The tombstone skeletons kill my Hawk Rider straight away, and the Ice Boy is taking care of the speed. So I wasn't able to get a single hit in. I kind of made a mistake over here. Oh no, that's not the mistake just yet. I'm tanking and spanking. That's also orange juice, by the way. The baby dragon tanks the ice wizard, and the tower shoots the ice wizard. So the ice wizard dies very fast. So I'm sending in a goblin barrel. A little bit maybe a little bit overspending, but I've done crazy amounts of damage rather. Okay, and this is where I mess up. I should have arrowed all of the cards. I should have arrowed the minions as well, and because that minion lives, my left side tower is gonna get killed. But his left side tower is almost done as well, so I think there's still a possibility that I can pull out a win. So he's going hard defense, guys. This is going. I wanted to do a pick push right now. Watch. But I dropped my units right on top of my Hawk Rider, so it will aggro on his thing right there. So that's a failed pick push. It did not do any type of damage whatsoever, but we still have a minute left. There's anything can happen still, so pretty good. There we go. So this push will definitely get his tower, or maybe very close to killing. I'm sending in premature arrows, and I should have arrowed 1 second later to kill the minions, all of the minions. But it's not even gonna matter. I can arrow the left tower and then it's done for. Okay guys, watch. This is the perfect hawk push. You push that hawk away so it will not aggro to his structure in the middle to defend. And I'm sending in arrows, and it looks kind of bad because I don't have anything to protect that king tower, but for some reason arrows and everything kills. And look at this. I'm feeling good right now because one single goblin barrel does the trick to kill the left tower. There we go. And we're gonna do another pick push. Oh no, not just yet. We're gonna take it spank again. Ice Boys taking damage. Stab goblins in the middle. There you go. We need one single swing from the Hawk Rider. There you go. That's one. And the tower. This game is so close, guys. So I'm sending in a goblin barrel, but he has the perfect answer. Goblin barrel, no, just kidding. Bazinga, guys. There you go. Good game, well played. I'm giving him the good game because he did play very well. So this is my replay. I hope you guys like it. I'm gonna make more videos about how you're gonna get Arena 5 cards to work and Arena 6 cards to work. I hope you guys like this series, and if you like this series, please like and subscribe. It really goes a long way. Okay guys, see you guys in the next episode. Have a good day. Bye bye.